Hey folks, this is Mark and Bob coming at you from Fire Mountain Outdoors. Today we're revisiting your pony rifle.
That's right.
Shush! Stick around, we'll tell you more.
Well, Bob, the last time we took this to the range, I was disappointed in the accuracy. It was acceptable, but it wasn't great. And I was really disappointed in the feel of the stock Colt trigger. It was super hard and gritty, about 7 pounds, and just gritty and crunchy. So,
but that was mil spec.
That wasn't mil spec.
Only mil spec.
That's right. So I upgraded the trigger this morning. I put in a Hyperfire EPT, and we're going to test that out. It's way smoother. It's still not super light. It's about 4.5 pounds,
right?
But it's really smooth. It's just got a hint of travel. Single stage trigger.
Not a cassette.
It's not a cassette, so it's got room for pop primers to fall down and not jam stuff up. So let's test it out.
See if you can get those groups to shrink from, what was it, 4.5 inches?
It was 4.5 with the 55 grain. It really liked the green tip, and that's all we're going to be shooting today. All right. So let's get shooting.
Fire in the hole.
All right, I'm going hot. We're gonna do two 5-round groups. I'm gonna shoot the top left target and then move over and shoot the top right target. That trigger feels nice. It's way more pleasurable to shoot. Alright, move over to the right target.
All right, so far we like the results that we're seeing. I'm going to see if I can match what Mark did. So we got a 100-round target, and boy, the target looks really small through this little glass. Feels much better. All right, let's take a look.
All right, well, so Bob and I shot 2 groups, and we just picked the best of our groups and huge improvements over it's amazing what a trigger does. So I shot an 1.5 group. Obviously I was off to the left. We did adjust for windage for you, and
again 1.5 group.
Right.
So triggers, I mean, if your accuracy, you got a brand new rifle, you take it out to the range, you find your accuracy is going to be garbage and you're shooting from a good rest, you know, it's going to be shooter, trigger, then barrel. Trigger, I mean, made, shoot,
it made a
4.5 to 1.5.
I went from being meh, kind of disappointed, to excellent. This is exactly what I wanted. So that will, especially with that glass. So when I was looking at this target, the dot is as big as this.
Yeah.
And so trying to keep it exactly centered is kind of hard. But that Hogplex reticle was nice because it has a circle also, and I was able to take that circle and then intersect all of the other four to just kind of make sure that I was centered.
Yeah.
And so that worked really well. 1.5 group. I like it. So big props. That Hyperfire EPT
everyday or enhanced duty
trigger, EDT. That's it feels really nice. I think that was the perfect trigger for that. I think they changed the name. I got that trigger on sale from Joe Bob. I think that Hyperfire is actually changing the name to something else, but
you got a stellar deal on it,
right?
You know, 50 to 60 bucks
yep.
as opposed to 100. I mean, what a win for your little pony rifle.
Exactly. I couldn't tune the trigger for that. You know, by the time you prick around with everything. Here's a really cool thing about that. The Hyperfire trigger came with the handiest little pushing tool. So normally, you know, you punch it out with a bullet, and then you're sticking another deal in there.
Yeah.
It didn't have to take off the grip to change out the components like you would a lot of times with a cartridge trigger.
Right.
The Hyperfire came with a handy little tool that was just an added bonus that made me just really like that.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking a cue from Geisley on that, which is really cool because Geisley's always included a nice tool for ease of installation.
So the Colt, it was pretty much bone stock. I've changed some of the furniture and put an optic on it and changed the trigger. Everything else is stock. You get an 1.5 group, 100 yards, happier than hell.
Yeah,
it's a damn fine rifle. It's a good one.
All right, folks, you can't take back a bullet, and you never ever want to wish that you could, so always make sure you follow the 4 basic gun safety rules.
That's right. Shoot safe, shoot straight. We'll see you on the firing line.
Thanks for watching.
Like and subscribe.
Shush! Stick around, we'll tell you more.
Perfect.